everyone, and welcome to Beyond Focus TV. My name is Angie Daniel, and I am the hostess for the show. Tonight's show, we have here with us Mr. Jean-Pierre Louis. He is the founder of Capracare. And you're wondering, what is Capracare? It is an organization that is absolutely making pathways to helping people understand the concept of community health. We're going to take a short break. When I come back, I'll introduce him to you. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Beyond Focus TV. Earlier, I did tell you I was going to introduce to you Mr. Jean-Pierre Louis. He is the founder of Capracare. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Angie. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Anytime. You know, usually when I start the show, I like for people to introduce themselves to the community, let them know who they are,
yes,
what you do, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay. Well, as you mentioned, I am the founder and CEO of Capracare. It's a community school health program that we have started in April 2009 in Haiti. We're currently providing services to over 20,000 people in the community, but specifically 2,000 students within our 6 partner schools in Fonfred. Capracare is located in Okai, and Okai is the city, and Fonfred is the rural countryside where we actually providing services to our constituent in the community.
Okay. I just wanted to briefly, you tell us a little bit about the person.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting that you running this huge organization. I just want people to, understand the creator of this services. So.
Well, as you can tell, I was born in Haiti.
Okay.
I still have the accent.
We all do.
I left Haiti when I was about 9 years old.
Okay.
The schools we actually now providing services to are school that I actually went to when I was a young kid.
Or when you were younger, you attended that school?
Yes.
Okay. One
of the reasons for founding Capracare in Haiti is because a lot of school injuries that other students used to suffer, I used to suffer as well, even now. Okay. So those are the things that can basically built me. So when I came to the United States, I was about 9 years old. I attended elementary school here. First class was the 5th grade. Then I went on to high school, Claude Barton High School. And
you went to Claude?
Claude Barton,
okay,
which is where I kind of get my basic information about health, which kind of triggered to introduce health care to me. Then I went to Brooklyn College where I got my bachelor's. Then I also went back and did my MPH at Brooklyn College as well.
Okay.
So after graduating with my MPH, I actually worked for the Department of Health and Mental Hygiene for a good 6 years, where I was able to get my basic fundamentals in health care, health promotion, community health, and so forth. One of my biggest projects that I worked on shortly after graduation was 9/11. When September 11 happened, I used to work on Lower Manhattan, right down Lafayette Street, not too far from the World Trade.
Okay.
I worked on a project that basically brought health information into the Lower Manhattan area, because, as you know, a lot of people did not have access to services, they couldn't get services and so forth. So that was one of my biggest projects.
Okay.
From that point on, I worked on a Take Care New York initiative, which was New York City's health initiative.
Yeah, I remember that.
Where they actually create district public health offices in different boroughs of New York City, which was another excellent program where I got to get more chance to kind of know about health promotion, promoting health in the community, and so forth. From that point on, after working with the DOH for about 6 years, I worked at Montefiore Medical Center, which is a school health program, where I used to oversee about 6 high schools at 2 different locations in the Bronx, providing access to health care to about 4,500 students within the schools.
Okay.
So as you can tell, I've actually used those kind of experiences to kind of build who I am now. I'm currently the program manager for ASC NYC, which is a community-based organization providing access to care to people who are HIV positive or infected with HIV.
Okay.
So I oversee about 5 different programs when it comes to health promotions.
I love this. I just wanted to, I'm waiting to, like, I'm trying to create the link to how did you become like the person, you know, that created this organization? What is your mission within this organization? Like, I could see the link. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah. Well, our mission is basically this, to be able to provide comprehensive health care to the people of Fonfred, to the people of Haiti.
Okay.
Right now, Capracare is in Fonfred, where we have over 20,000 community residents that needs our services.
Okay.
Our goal is, I'm sure we'll discuss more about it, is to expand beyond Fonfred, but to different areas toward Haiti.
Okay.
So my goal is to be able to help, you know, bring that resources that the community desperately needs to be able to have comprehensive health services. So when a child like myself, like when I used to be a child, I have, you know,
I'm like, I'm a child like yourself.
But you know, like when a
Yes,
kid
I
right now
understand.
is still suffering injuries at school site, those things won't happen anymore. A child can actually have access to a nurse on school site.
Yes.
They don't have to go all the way to the city for
city
30 minutes, you know,
to
to
just
try
get
to get
simple care.
Simple care.
Simple, yes.
So
simple
that's
care.
that ultimate vision, to be able to keep doing those type of things.
So
But at
would
the
you
same
say your reason for creating Capracare was based on your life in Haiti,
Yes.
your experience here, and to see what the country in itself is in need of?
Yes.
And then you use that to the advantage of.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
You know, I have a question for you about that. Understanding what is available to us in America and seeing Haiti at its standpoint right now, how much of an effort do you think is needed to get the basic, for example, Fonfret, the basic need of what's available to us, the basic?
It's a lot. When I look at the overall picture of how much we have here,
Yes.
even though Haiti needs a lot of stuff, but if they when they get a little bit, they're able to maximize on that.
Yes.
So it's things that we take for granted here, like basic access to clean water. You know, it's some things that the community definitely needs.
Yes.
You know, to have simple injuries and not having like even a Band-Aid to be able to, you know, to patch up the basic injury. Those things are things that we take for granted here that Fonfred don't have. They don't have a local pharmacy. You know, they don't have a local hospital. They don't have a local clinic. You know, but we have a lot of those things over here. So if we can actually get some of those basic needs there, it can definitely go a long way.
Okay, can you elaborate for my community or for people to understand how you bypass the let me patch it up for you, but instead you want to create a community school to teach people?
Yeah.
Elaborate on that.
Well, empowerment is a beautiful thing.
Isn't it?
But it goes a long way. Capracare does not do mission trips where we go for 1 week, for 2 weeks. We have been building a core of community health workers for the past 3 years.
Okay.
So these are the people from the community themselves who are now providing the services.
Okay.
These are people that actually went to college, you know, went to high school, have some skill set, but never got a chance to be able to apply it. So we have been doing trips to Haiti 3 times a year, where every time that we go, we train. We train the folks. We show them how to do the first aid. We provide the medication. We provide the resource. We provide the materials. Empower them with the skill set, so therefore they are the one who's actually doing the work themselves. We just serve to provide the technical assistance and bring the resources that they need to be able to provide this kind of service ongoingly and not just for short term.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I was on your website and reading part of the things that you guys believe in is prevention.
Yes.
My question for you is, you know what, before I get into my question, we're going to take a short break because I want you to be able to answer to what I wanted to ask you. So it's time for us to take a break. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Hope to see you when I come back. Welcome back. We are here with Mr. Jean-Pierre Louis, the founder of Capracare. He has an organization that goes to Haiti and teach people how to take care of themselves, not just providing health services, but you're teaching them, you're helping them grow. Before we took a break, I had a question for you.
Sure.
One of the things that we know you guys do a lot of is prevention.
Yes.
Right now we have a crisis in Haiti where hunger bypasses everything, right?
Yeah.
How do you still keep people in the mindset of HIV prevention?
Well, right now we have actually a group of HIV support group that we actually do once a month.
Okay.
Where we have 15 women who are HIV positive, who are actually doing being trained in HIV prevention, everything from sexuality to self-esteem.
Yes.
That we have for them, because right now, as you know, when someone is affected with HIV,
it's a stigma.
It's a stigma, especially in Haiti. There's a big stigma.
Yes.
So having that actually support system is basically not existent.
Yes.
So what we did was we've identified people within the community who are forthcoming or who may be shy about participating in a group like this. We get to talk to them, and we get one of the peer educators who's now able to actually facilitate this support with them, where they have that kind of support system. So now, not only do we have the support group, we also partner with the city hospital as well, to, and even they do get sick or they need the medication, how can they get that kind of access?
Yeah.
So it's by starting with that kind of small step, we're able to, empower their self-esteem, and make them understand more about HIV and prevention, that they can still have a normal life. And for Capracare to provide them with the support, we link them with the care, with the hospital in the city.
Okay.
So by building this kind of collaborative relationship and partnership, we're able to provide more of the support that they actually need. Knowing that HIV is a, it's a big issue.
It's a big issue with
not only in Haiti.
Yeah, I mean, it is a big issue everywhere. I mean, in America right now, it's becoming a second issue.
Yeah.
Like we talk about cancer as like the #1 killer. That's all everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
But we stopped talking about the prevention ways, like getting our youth to understand, like, HIV is still there. I mean, it's not killing us the way it used to, because we have learned, we have medication that will give you that 20 years life support.
Yeah.
You can live a better life.
Yeah.
But yet we still need to prevent. And I know in Haiti, like community-based services is not available in terms of prevention. We're not doing that. We're not doing a whole lot, because right now we have what you would call a bigger crisis. You understand?
Yeah.
And I know you guys do a lot of prevention work.
We do.
Yeah.
Last year, we distributed over 15,000 condoms to people within the community.
Good.
We don't only do prevention with with the adults, but we do it with the younger children as well.
Yes.
So we start teaching about HIV at a very
young age.
Sexuality, but at a very young age. So the different diseases that STI, sexual infection, diseases that
that's
actually
available.
get.
Yes.
So we teach them that kind of prevention as well. So. It's very important to teach them, because other than that, they won't know.
They will not
know. And as you know, in Haiti, sex is something that parents
so
don't talk
taboo
with their children. So what we do is not only do we teach the parents about sexuality, then we also teach their children.
Okay.
So it's one way that we're trying to prevent infection of HIV to spread throughout the countryside, but also throughout Fonfred and empower the community.
Okay. It's one of the things that I think we, like personally for me, we can never stop talking about. It's not enough, like just a small talk. I know you guys do a big thing for HIV Day.
Yes.
A little bit.
Well, World AIDS Day.
World AIDS Day, yeah.
So every December 1st, there's World AIDS Day.
Yeah.
Capracare is the first organization, or the only organization that actually does that kind of prevention every December 1st.
Okay.
What we do on December 1st, we do a lot of education. We do education, we do skits. So not only do we do education with the parents or people throughout the community on that day, we also train the children within our youth program to actually do skits that would entertain but also teach other people about prevention on that day as well. So every December 1st, we do workshop, we do skits on HIV prevention. So World AIDS Day is celebrated in Fonfred. For the past 3 years, we have been doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that you guys are traveling to Haiti to in a week from now, right?
Yes.
To go. Well, actually, by the time this show airs, you probably would be on your way to Haiti or probably back from Haiti.
Yes.
But you were working with colleges from here.
Yes.
And in terms of like a school in Haiti, can
Yes.
you tell the community a little bit about, like, to me that I'm so psyched about that. Like,
sure.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, as you may not know, CUNY, City University of New York, the Chancellor Matthew Goldstein, shortly after the Haiti earthquake, had created a Haiti Initiative program. It's basically creating different partnership with 4 regional universities throughout Haiti. There's one in Gonaïve, there's one in Capracare.
Can you say this a little bit slower so people can?
Sure.
Because I really want people to understand how, you know, we're not getting just like the prevention health.
Yeah.
Like we're not getting just the medication.
Sure.
But there's like a bigger picture here. So people will understand what it is that even New York City College, you know, is doing here.
Well, because I sit on the Chancellor's Haiti Initiative, one of the area I particularly focus on is community health.
Yes.
One of the area the program focuses on is community health. So they have partnered with 4 universities throughout Haiti.
One is?
Gonaïve, another one is Jacmel,
Okay.
one is Okap, and Okai.
Okay.
Because Okai is my hometown and where Capracare is, and because we have focus on community health, one of their area within the Haiti Initiative is community health. So I'm actually part of the group now that's helping to develop this community health program through CUNY in their collaboration with University of Okai to create a 2-year degree where you'll have folks, you know, that will basically become empowered to have a level of education at least at the level of an associate degree like they have now within the community colleges.
Yes.
So, you know, it will be in community health where folks will learn about, you know, prevention. They'll learn about the different, what is HIV, diabetes, also even like basic first aid.
Yes.
Basic emergency management. So I will be part of the team there doing 2 weeks training with those folks. This is right now it's at the pilot phases, and then from that point on they will implement the program within the university to provide folks with more of an opportunity to be, again, empowered. Empowered,
okay. I mean, think about it, like one of the things that we take for granted here, you know, is healthcare.
Yeah.
And like you said, the basic thing for us, like you mentioned the Band-Aid, we take that for granted. It might not be available to the next person. It just goes back to education in itself.
Yeah.
If you know what's available to you, you know how to prevent certain things, you know how to change lives, you will use that for your community and empower that community to become a bigger or a better community in terms of like creating a situation. I know Haiti's in a whole lot of needs. One of the things I want to come back and talk to you is, we're going to take a break. When I come back, we're going to talk about is what it entails. What do you think it's going to take for us to make Haiti a better place? We're going to take a short break. We'll be back. Welcome back. We are here with Mr. Jean-Pierre Louis from Capracare. We are talking about the basic things that people would need in terms of health in Haiti. When we talk about public health, right, we talk about the basic of, for example, a country like Haiti, we talk about water boiling, we talk about prevention.
Yeah.
What else do you think the country right now is in need of getting us to understand what we can do to do better in terms of our health?
Well, what we can do in terms of our health. Well, right now, the basic thing that the people need are jobs.
Okay.
So we figure, you know, if we can help them to be able to get some of the technical support, some of the, you know, materials that they actually need to be able to do their own work, we can create opportunities for jobs. Okay. So if if we can actually find ways to create job within the community, within Haiti, that itself will help to not only empower the folks, as you see, I talk about empowerment a lot, because everything has to do with education back home.
It does.
Everything
it really
in Haiti
does.
is really education at every single level. But if we can use that education to provide the extra resources to create job for them, then they can actually make a living for themselves and have some level of dignity for their own self, where they don't feel like they have to depend on everybody else to keep bringing them things that they actually want. So I think that's one of the things that we have to actually work hard on.
Okay, I know part of I want to kind of like, because Capracare stands for so much.
Yes.
And it's very interesting because when I was reading into it, I'm like, wow, this is really good. One of the things that is mentioned is mental health. Because you and we understand that we don't believe in expressing ourselves. We don't know how to talk about our problems.
Yeah.
How do you provide mental health in Haiti?
Well, you know what? Haitians have been practicing mental health for quite a long time.
Okay, tell me how.
They just don't talk about it.
Yes.
Mental health is very important.
Yes.
I'm one who does believe without mental health, there is no health. The reason why we actually created mental health, component of mental health in our program is my own grandmother had 6 children.
Okay.
And the first 6 children died.
Wow.
And then she had, she had 9 children in total, but the first 6 passed away very early, from as old as 2 years old to, and so forth. Then the last 3 survived. But I figure, how did she have the courage in her heart to continue having children when she really lost the first 6? Somebody like that should be having some kind of mental health support, to have someone to have dialogue with, to discuss what's going on, what's happening, and so forth. So I got the idea about creating this where for other women who are still going through that right now, because maternity mortality in Haiti is very high.
Yes.
So women are still having these issues. So by creating us, bringing people who are health professionals, Haitian who understand counseling, who can now train even our staff in providing basic psychological first aid, basic counseling, they can actually have a support group where they can continue to talk about their own issue. And that itself is a counseling that goes along with mental health.
Okay.
What we actually do beyond that is having them to understand how they've been using their own resources as like the church for support. So we know Haiti doesn't have a whole lot of psychologists or therapy.
Not because they don't have it, because I think like culturally speaking, we don't believe in that.
Because what it is like they always think, well, if I have to talk to somebody about my
I'm
issues,
crazy.
that means I'm crazy. I think when the earthquake happened, it shows for like, oh no, you're not crazy. This is actually normal.
Yes.
So our relief for the Haiti earthquake was to immediately put together a mental health team. We went to Haiti 3 weeks after the earthquake and trained and had support group and educate folks about mental health. We had like a psychologist that was with us, where we created a small group for those folks who had families in Port-au-Prince who were still grieving, and those who actually came back home because they couldn't stay in Port-au-Prince, who was traumatized. From that point on, we have been able to continue creating the support group for mental health, where they have the basic counseling, where they can do one-on-one with the group support groups to actually come together and talk about some of their issues and understand that when you're going through something, you need somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
So it's very, very, very important.
I mean, I would say like community-based is like, for us, I think we do talk about it. We just talk about it in a different way.
Yeah.
And we don't talk about it to a professional. We'll talk about it in like so many different ways instead of talking to someone who will make a difference. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's like when I saw that, I'm thinking like, wow, this is interesting, because I know people are in need of having someone to listen, someone who understands and not judge.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of issues that we need to deal with, than not having a person that judges you, or it's not a family member, just to speak about the basic things that you need. My next question for you is, what is in the future for Capracare? Interestingly, because
well, in the future for us right now is to continue to build our own capacity to be able to bring more resources to the community. Our goal is to basically employ folks within the community to have jobs.
Okay.
So
are you employing anybody right now?
Right now, we have 20.
Oh,
we have
really
we have a core of 20 staff in Haiti.
Okay.
They're not actually receiving a salary, but our board of directors and folks who have been supporting our program have been able to provide enough support where we create a small stipend system.
Okay.
So on a monthly basis, they're able to get a small stipend to support some of their basic needs as they continue to provide services to our
throughout the program.
So that's the first level.
Okay.
We hope as we expand and build the capacity of infrastructure of our program, we'll partner with more schools toward Haiti and implement Capracare in their area.
Okay. So if anybody would like to volunteer with Capracare, I know that you guys take, at least you say, 3 trips in Haiti.
Yes.
And is there like a board, how do you become a member, or how do you volunteer?
It's very simple. Someone could go on our website, which is www.capracare.
I think you should say that a little bit slower.
www.capracare.org. We also on Facebook. It's Facebook.com/Capracare. They can also send us an email at info@capracare.org and send us a resume. Let us know that they are interested in volunteering with us. Part of our trip always entails training, professional development training, public health training, mental health training. So anyone who falls within those areas, and when it comes to like actually helping out, whatever your professional is, if you can do a training around what you do, you can also empower the community. So when it comes to professional development, even something like time management, basic life skills, we've done that. So those are things that somebody can always bring. We have a youth program where we do arts and craft with the kids, to be very creative. So children love that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of ways people can always contribute to us. And we are school health, we do a lot of school health interventions. So people who wants to donate can also do in-kind donation as well. Book bags, kids always need that. Pen, they always need that. Books, they always need those type of things. So we can always send those ahead of time for children before the school year opens.
I mean, there's a whole lot. For me, I think when I went onto your website, part of what I saw, and I thought, like, you guys are making such a difference, is I think the idea of teaching people. Like we've talked about, like, prevention. One way to prevent is to teach people how to wash their hands. Another thing that we had in Haiti when we had the whole earthquake thing was boiling water. Like it changed a whole lot. Like it changed, like it made a difference in terms of like what type of water you're drinking. Like letting people understand that if you, instead of having food out, like without no ice, you need to wash your hands. You need to do this. You need to prevent. Prevention works. Prevention saves lives. You understand? And you guys are doing a really good job.
Look at it this way. In October 2010, Haiti was impacted by the whole cholera outbreak. And a lot of people were very fearful about that. Capracare's first response was to educate about, hand washing. Very basic public health fundamentals that people sometimes take for granted. And we also provide them with water purification tablets, how to boil the water, but how also to use the water purification. And those things are ways that people can support our program to provide those kind of services.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Thank you for coming, Mr. Piali.
Thank you very much.
It is the end of our show, and then I personally think you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming.
Thank you so much
for having me. This is the end of our show. I hope to see you next Tuesday, same place, same time. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.